As time progresses, we are constantly being divided by conflicting views and opinions. The eukaryotic society these days is not cohesive and cannot bear the opposition's viewpoints. Political candidates have aggravated these affairs in question. Across the world, wars are currently occurring because boundaries cannot be delineated and tyrannical species are invading other domains. You may be currently asking yourself, why does this even matter? If we don't take action on these issues, eukaryotes will become further separated and may experience the wrath of other nations. There would no longer be a united states of eukaryotic cells. Fortunately, casting a vote for the cell wall in this year's election will be the remedy to these problems. So, who is the cell wall? The cell wall is a barrier that surrounds the cell membrane. It provides tensile strength and allows certain cells, like plant cells, to develop Tucher pressure. Additionally, the cell wall supports the cell and is typically composed of two layers, the primary and secondary cell wall. The primary cell wall is primarily composed of cellulose microfibrils and contained within a gel-like matrix of hemicellulose fibers and pectin polysaccharides. Once the primary cell wall has stopped dividing and growing, it may thicken to form a secondary cell wall. This rigid layer strengthens and supports the cell. In addition to cellulose and hemicellulose, some secondary cell walls contain lignin, such as that in trees. Why the cell wall exactly? Well, for one, without the cell wall, you wouldn't have plants in the world. All of those plants would be soggy, and their cells wouldn't survive. That's right, how would you be able to survive without plants? You wouldn't be able to breathe without the removal of trees, would you? For the meat lovers out there, how would the animals you eat be able to survive without their food sources? Secondly, the cell wall is certifiably tough. It's built plant tough and has been trusted by generations of Americans for vital sources. All these certifications and medals further prove the physical resilience that it contains. In times of need, the cell wall is the individual who stands between you and the foreign invaders who seek to take advantage of our patriotic ways. The cell wall will protect you from foreign invaders. In a time of dire national security crisis, the cell wall knows how to handle attacks from other organisms. Not only that, but it knows how to handle domestic issues and provide support to those in need. How will society be able to flourish without the support of a strong leader? Now, what makes the cell wall better than other candidates? Well, let's take a look at who the other candidates are.
The nucleus? Why would you vote for a candidate that doesn't value democratic ideals? How would you feel about a president who dictates your every move and is simply on a rampage for more power? The nucleus is infamous for its tyrannical stormings in the Senate and for passing unagreeable laws. If he is elected as president, he will damage eukaryotic society by threatening the many values, such as freedom of speech, that we value. Not only that, but the nucleus is noted as a cause to heart failure, vascular disease, and muscle wasting. Prokaryotes. As a cell wall, I have to admit that unfortunately there's a time that I worked with prokaryotes. I know, you probably heard it from other sources, but I'm here to tell you that I have changed. I have grown my secondary wall and am hoping you will forgive me for my mistake. From my time working with prokaryotes, I can tell you that prokaryotic cells are very reckless and don't know how to efficiently communicate their ideas due to the unbound nuclei they have. Not only that, but prokaryotes have difficulties understanding the needs of eukaryotic cells. The only organelles they have in common with eukaryotic cells are ribosomes. Why would you want a leader that doesn't understand your needs? Not only that, but prokaryotes, such as bacteria, are responsible for deadly diseases, including salmonella, strep throat, syphilis, and pneumonia. Lysosomes. Out of all the candidates I have encountered, I can attest to the fact that the lysosome has the dirtiest mouth I have come across. He has been in a lot of scandals, such as his involvement in the great organ dysfunction of '08 because of his inability to efficiently regulate metabolism. Why would you entrust your vote to a candidate that has proven himself unfit for office? What would this say about our nation to have an infamous leader that is known for his unkind words? Oh, are you still not convinced? Well, these people sure are.
Vote cell wall for president.
Vote cell wall for president.
Vote cell wall for president.
Yeah.
Vote cell wall for president.
Yeah.
Vote cell wall for president.
Yeah, that's right. You heard the people. Make the right decision this October and vote for the tough cell wall.